All right, Foosball family, we got one for you here. This is the king seat of the Pro-Am. There were 30 teams in it. Had a chance to be in this match, but I crapped the bed in game 3. But anyway, on the left, we have Rick Burdick playing goalie for Tony Owens. And on the right, we have Garrett Hoffman playing goalie for Matt Weber. The match is brought to you by Latacrete and Holmes Automotive and Recycling. And a special thank you to the Mad Apple for hosting our tournament here. It's just starting to snow outside. We had a really nice February here in Wisconsin, but it's turned to crap, of course, when everybody comes to town. You know how that goes. And the snow's falling out there. Hopefully only get a few inches. But it's cold here too. We had like 70 degrees in February. Now it's 30-ish, if you're lucky. But the party's hopping here. Just getting started down here for our Wisconsin State Championships. Maybe the best turnout we've ever had. And these teams are ready. All right, Matt Weber starts with the ball. And block back to Garrett. Long pull shot on goal. Rick's zone picked it up. And Rick's got a heck of a pull shot in his own right. He hits him so fast you can't even see him. Here's Matt Weber. Matt the hustler. He's not doing the PT thing right now. He's hustling houses, flipping houses.
Table number 13. Angelina Stahl, Renee Kuchera, Chad Crickey, Justin Fever.
All right, here's Garrett sitting still. Clears the zone, lands on Matt Weber's 3. And Rick's defense holds up. And like I said, he's got a dangerous 2-bar. But I cursed him. That one's on me, Rick. Blocked up off the table. Matt sprayed that one wide. %100 payback for this event. So it'll be a nice payday for somebody. Not me, I'm in no man's land now. Down in the dumps, you guys. Nah, I'll be fine. Here's Tony Owens. He was slamming that pull shot, going long after long after long on us. Now, I've seen him play before. It's everything I've seen before. Really good brush series. Like, really good up, really good down. Hard to decipher if he has one that's better than the other. I think they're both just really good. Rick just sprays that one wide. And here's another look at Garrett. And I told you, he's got a cannon. Rick's just leaving him room for one perfect ball, so it had to be perfect. Rick wishes he would have had that one back there. And the ball rolled funny. So they're going to take a look at it. It could either be the balls are still new and fuzzy, or it could be they wiggled the table off of its level. The table's been holding up well. We have these things that go underneath pool tables to hold them in place, and they've been working real good. We have a new Foosball tools, what we're going to come out of this deal with, you guys. And they go underneath the round legs of the foosball table. You can't even see them. They're just inside. And it's like a 1/4-inch piece of rubber, and it's made to go under the pool tables. But we've used them this weekend to set up all of our tables, and they're more sturdy than I've ever felt them. All right. Not sure what the argument is here. Looking for a ruling. They're asking where that ball was supposed to go, because Tony technically lost it. It just rolled away from him. It's bad luck, but it's still, he lost the ball. It should go back to Rick, from what I think and what I saw. All right, they're both chatting with Arthur, Tony Owens and Matt Weber, that is, about the situation, whatever it may be. So hopefully it gets ironed out quick. You're viewing the King C match of our Pro-Am. Master had to play with a beginner. Pro had to play with a rookie. And expert could play with amateur. I guess it's also the redheaded stepchild. Texas State Pro-Am. Or no. That's the Colorado one. Yeah, we'll take another chance to plug our sponsors, Latacrete and Holmes Automotive and Recycling. All right, I'm going to find out what happened. I've waited long enough. right, I got insider info for you. I heard the ball rolled away from Rick to Matt's 3-bar, and Tony tried to give it back to him and say the first time was a warning. So Arthur agreed with Matt initially, and Tony wanted Arthur to look it up. So he's looking it up now. That can't be right, though, can it? It can't be a warning. We've only got through 1 point in this first game. It's a lot of work for 1 point. That's all I'm saying. All right. They decided to put the ball on Matt Weber's 5. Take that for what it's worth. I don't really know what happened other than what I told you. Maybe Matt's just being nice, because it's not like Rick didn't technically do anything wrong. He just didn't put the ball into play. So maybe that's their argument. All right, Tony Owens shows us that long again. Yeah, I teamed up Rick and Tony Owens. It's the worst, getting knocked out by teams that you team up. These guys wouldn't have even known each other. I should have sent them somewhere else. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that to anybody. I'm always trying to get you guys the best players. If you need a partner, coming to my tournament. And he called and asked. And Rick's our best rookie. All right, here's Tony again. And he gets the straight to work there. 2-2 here in game 1. And Tony's 5-bar sneaky good too, like I was saying before. It's tough to defend brush passers. Like, you have to have a good defensive plan for that. Matt uses his filthy chip there. Matt with a quick pull side. Gets his team a 3-2 lead. Rick's giving him too much of that long haul. You got to put a man on it. Off a man and in. Off of that outside wall, it looked like. Matt with a big push side there. Dive out to the pull. And then big push. Gives his team a game point. Defensive switch. Matt Weber in the back. We'll see how he does on Tony's pull. Chance to tie it up, Tony Owens. And goes down the middle. All right, chance for Matt Weber to take game 1. Shooting on Tony Owens. Try to short push side. Comes back to him. Another opportunity. And Matt gonna use the timeout. He knew that was all bait, so good on him. I probably would have fell for it. All right, another chance for Matt Weber to close out the match here. Close out game 1. Try to take it out to the pull side there, and Tony gets a piece of it. And picked up on Rick's 3-bar. Rick will use his last timeout, I believe, to bring Tony back up front. All right, a chance for Tony Owens to steal this first game. Matt Weber defending. Blocked by Matt Weber. Looking center dot. Lands on Garrett's 3-bar. And a chance for Matt Weber now to close out this first game. Defensive switch on the left with Tony Owens coming to the goal. All right, here's Matt Weber. Blocked up off the table. Zone's looking good for a square pull shot right now. It's gonna wind up with Garrett, it looks like. There's no way he's reeling that in. Good hack to take right there. All right, and here's Garrett. And Tony's giving him that long, but Garrett tries to send up a pass. Zone holds up versus Tony's pull shot there. Pull kick pass on the mark. Pull shot taken away here. All right, here's Matt Weber. Another chance to close out this first game. Rocking. And shows a big push side there. Or did it cut? Maybe it cut. He's hitting the table like it cut back. It was a long first game due to the stoppage in play. All right, game 2 underway. Tony Owens goes along the wall. And goes down the middle. All right, here's Rick Burdick. Block back into the goal. Oh, Garrett loses this one. Chance for Tony Owens to take a 2-1 lead. Tries to go straight. Comes back to him. And And blocked to taken away there by Garrett. And Garrett bangs one in. And Tony Owens down the middle. Matt Weber with just a solid lane wall series. Normally I do really good on a lane wall series. Oh, robbed off both posts there. But Matt's lane wall is really fast. Off a man and in. 3-2 here in game 2. Good D by Rick. Oh, beautiful pull kick bank. And a little pull kick there by Weber. This is Tony's series. It's 4 passes he works. And, well, he works 5. He works the tic-tac wall. But it's 2 brushes, 2 ups and 2 downs. One right off the wall and one right off the setup. And it's deadly. Like, that's 5 passes that really work well together. And he just keeps going to work that way. It's a good brush series. All right, here comes game 3, you guys. Matt through the lane. And goes push shot to start the scoring. Uphill taken away by Matt Weber. And just like that, 2-0. Tony along the wall. And goes down the middle. And Matt goes right back to the chip. Oh, good D by Rick. They'd have been in a deep hole if Rick couldn't have got that block there. All right, here's Rick Burdick. He's an electrician by trade. All right, Tony up through the lane. And goes long. 2-2. here's Garrett. And another pull kick bank by Rick Burdick. Wow, he's had 2 of those. Those are huge shots. Yeah, Matt knows how good Rick's pull shot is, so he's got to think about that a little bit. And then Rick gets a block here to follow it up. Well, Rick Burdick's coming away with some big blocks here. And he tries to bank this one again back to the well, maybe one too many times, and Matt picks it off. Out to the push side and back down the middle. 3-3 here in game 3. All right, Matt doing well on Tony's 5, but Tony goes back down along the wall. Chance to take the lead, Tony Owens. Gets another crack at it here. Tried to go down the middle last. Garrett blocked it, but this time Tony goes long. Game point, match point. Tony Owens, Rick Burdick. Chance to tie it up here for Matt Weber. Rick showing a reverse. And big push side. Evens things up at 4. And you got a defensive switch. Matt Weber coming to the goal. And Garrett takes it away. Garrett's real good at coming up front and stealing a pass. When I play with him, he does that for me. When we take these timeouts down toward the end of matches, and more times than not, he gets that steal on the 5. So he's got a real good plan for being a goalie and going up there and defending the 5. He's had some big takeaways that I've seen, and that was maybe the biggest one he's ever had. Tony Owens coming to the goal now. Rick Burdick up front. Meat ball here, folks. All right, here's Matt Weber. Wall check. Goes through the lane. Never drops it. And Matt tries to go down the middle. Block to Matt's 5 row. Rattles it through. Another chance to win the match. And goes around Tony on the push side. So Matt Weber and Garrett Hoffman have secured the king seat of the Pro-Am here. All right, guys, we'll be back with more shortly.